Welcome to part 2 of my Quarter Silver Flames reading vlog. Previously on the vlog, okay, y'all, I am like on chapter 39. I'm probably a little more, if not a little less, somewhere around halfway through A Quart of Silver Flames. And the intimate moments between, Nesta and Cassian, honestly, like, get to me. Like, I feel like I'm laid bare for everyone to see when I read those. Like, it just feels so intimate and like I'm looking into their souls. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I have so many thoughts. Although those moments are a beautiful but also like soul-wrenching thing to see, I feel so bad for Cassian. I just think he deserves better. I understand Nesta a little bit more and like her trauma and everything. Like, I understand, I do. But this whole thing they have going on with the just, I don't know if I can say the word, you know, the just nothing else, no relationship, no emotions, little thing they got going right now for them. It's so toxic. And like, you know, like Cassian 100% wears his heart in his sleeve. He don't care. Like, that's his girl. She pisses me off because, like, you don't deserve him. You don't deserve him. And this whole dynamic between the two is just so toxic. And that's my update for now. That's all I have to say right now. You guys, I'm not well. Wow. I'm at the part where after Nesta told Feyre about the baby and how she was gonna die giving birth, basically, out of spite. Although she felt wronged because they judged her and voted against her about the whole her powers thing. And I think in some way she thought telling Feyre that she's being treated basically the same was like her way of like helping her sister, but she knows it was wrong in the way that she told her. But Anyways, after that, Cassian takes her out of the Valeris because Rhysand's like, get her out of here before I kill her. And they do the hike. If you know, you know. So I'm at the part where they finally make it to the destination, and she just like breaks down and starts telling Cassian everything. Even before that, like when he said like he could tell that she just doesn't care to exist anymore. Ugh. And then she like breaks down and tells him everything. So sad. So sad. And then he like tells her everything about how he feels, about how he's not good enough for Rhysand's love and friendship, and about his mom. And they're just like, he's just holding her and letting her cry, and it's just like, oh, I feel it in my gut. I just feel it. I'm like, ugh. It's so sad. He was so mad at her, but he still loves her so much, and it's just so... I don't even know the words. I have no words. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. He just said mate. They're mates? On winter solstice, like when they stayed in the room together. I thought like maybe something happened because of the way she was like describing what was going on. I was like, they're being like tied together, like they said forever. And like I was like, they're being like tied together somehow. I'm like, oh my god, are they like becoming mates? But I thought like it was like an instant thing, like how Lucien and Elaine were mates, you know? But he just admitted that they're mates, and that she didn't want to admit it, and he didn't want to scare her away, so he had to leave for a week to like process that they're mates. You guys, they're mates. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. But now they're hurting each other, like hurting each other's feelings, and I'm just like, y'all, they're hella toxic. Why did he say shackled? He's such a brute. Oh my god. I didn't have a choice in being shackled to you either. That was an incredibly poor choice of words, but it was the truth, right? Wow. I'm so proud of her though. She didn't like say anything that was like literally going to ruin and blow up everything. She was like, words back in sharp as knives, begging for her to grab one and plunge it into his chest. Make him hurt as much as that one word hurt her. Make him bleed. But if she did that, if she ripped into him, she wouldn't let herself do it. And then he pleaded, I didn't mean it like that. And she says, I'm calling in my favor. He went still, brows bunching, and then his eyes widened. I want you to leave. Go up to the House of Wind for the night. Do not speak to me until I come talk to you, or until a week has passed, whichever comes first. I don't care. Good job, Nesta, good job. Until she mastered herself enough to not hurt him, to stop feeling the old urge to strike and maim before she could be wounded. Cassian lurched toward her, but winced, back arching, like the bargain tattoo on his back had burned him. Go away, she ordered. Oh, that's right, because of the, what is it called? When they, like, not a favor. I can't even think of what it's called, but, like, how they make a deal, basically, and then they get the tattoos. And then if you go against the deal, like, you can't go against it. It's like fae magic. That's why he tried to go near her, but he got burned by the tattoo because she literally ordered him, and that was her favor. Wow. Oh, the bargain. Bargain, that's what the word was. It says, fighting the power of the bargain with his every breath. Nesta remained on the quay as her spine tingled, and she knew her tattoo had vanished. Wow, y'all. This book is so good. You remember how I came on here talking hella shit? Now, here I am. I can't even. I only have this much left. Ugh. That's my update. They're mates, and I am just... I'm living. I'm just living. Oh my god. Literally the next page, Moore came and winnowed her to Emery's because she wanted her friends, which also, like, their friendship, Emery, hers, and Gwen's, are just, I love it so much. I love them three together. But she, yeah, Moore winnowed her to Emery's house to stay there for the night. And then Gwen shows up. Also, it's Gwen, yes. She left the library. Oh, I love her. Anyways, she shows up, and then they're going to bed. And then when she's going to bed, she was like, I'm going to talk to him tomorrow. Sleep now, safe with my friends around her, and talk to him tomorrow. She'd explain everything, why she balked, why it frightened her, this next step into the unknown, the life beyond it. She'd apologize for using their bargain to send him away and not stop apologizing until he smiled again. Perhaps the future did not need to be so planned. She could just take it one day at a time. As long as she had Cassian at her side, her friends with her, she could do it. Face it. They wouldn't let her fall back into that pit. Cassian would never let her fall. But if she did fall, he'd be waiting for her at the top again, hand outstretched. She didn't deserve it, but she'd endeavor to be worthy of him. Nesta fell asleep with that thought ringing, a weight lifted from her chest. Tomorrow she'd tell Cassian everything. Tomorrow her life would begin. And then... a male scent filled her room. It wasn't Cassian, and it wasn't Reese or Azrael. It was full of hate, and Nesta lurched upward just as a rough laugh sounded. Down the hall, Gwen screamed, then fell silent. In the dark, she could make out nothing, and she fumbled for the power within her, for the knife next to the bed. Something cold and wet pressed into her face. It burned her nostrils, flaying open her mind. Darkness swept in, and she was gone. What the actual hell? Oh my god, and then the bargain. She said he can't come after her unless a week had passed or until she came and spoke to him first. But she just got kidnapped. Who's gonna find her? How are they gonna help? Oh no. Y'all, you've seen this in real life. My emotions going up, down, up, down, up, down, because literally he goes, Nesta's bargain had required that he go to the house of Wynn for the night, and that he could speak to her only once she spoke to him or after a week had passed. Easy enough rules to maneuver around. He made a mental note to teach her to word her bargains a little more cleverly. Cassian waited until the required night that had passed, and then found Reese at dawn asking his brother to winnow him into Windhaven. Moore had reluctantly informed him that she brought Nesta there the day before. He finished this fight with Nesta one way or another. It had never frightened him, the mating bond, or that Nesta was his. He'd guessed it well before the cauldron had turned her. But yeah, so basically he found a way around the bargain. That is hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna go read now because this is getting good. You guys, it just started part 4. They got kidnapped for the blood rite. Y'all, the only thing is, look, I have literal goosebumps right now. As I'm like, I just realized something.
Nesta, Gwen, and Emery. Their friendship, Cassian, Reese, and Az. I know it's gonna happen. Like, I don't know how, and I don't know, like, the whole thing, but they had gotten kidnapped to participate in the blood rite, which is the exact same blood rite that Cassian, Az, and Reese had entered together as teens to come out as warriors, and they finished together. And the 3 girls have been training to be Valkyries, which is like a girl warrior, and they got kidnapped to be thrown into this blood rite to like prove that they're warriors by the friggin' nasty, bad word, Illyrians, I don't even know how to say Illyrians, whatever, to leave a message for Castian that they're not actually warriors. But I just have a feeling these girls are gonna come out on top. They got this, and they're gonna finish it. They're gonna stick together, or if they get separated, they're gonna find each other, just like as Cass and Reese did. And they're gonna do the thing. They're gonna do the thing. I don't know. I have a work call in 30 minutes. I'm like, do I keep reading, or am I gonna have to end up stopping at a good part? I don't know. Figure it out. Hey guys, it is officially February 3rd, Thursday. And it's nighttime now. It's almost time for bed. But I have finished a quart of Silver Flames, not a quart of Frost and Starlight. A Quart of Silver Flames officially. And y'all, this book has my heart. I'm sure you're gonna see over varying clips my roller coaster of a ride reading this. How in the beginning I wasn't sure if I even wanted to read it. I wasn't very motivated to read it. I kept saying how Nesta is toxic, which I still kind of stand by. But it's fine. It's fine to admit that there are things wrong with certain books and like still end up liking them, you know? Definitely some trigger warnings, and I didn't know going into this, so I'm gonna tell you guys. There's thoughts of suicide, just alcohol abuse, and some other things that I can't say right now, but definitely look into trigger warnings before you read this. And I guess if you're watching all the way to the end, then I hope you've read this, because I've definitely had lots of spoilers going throughout the video. But yeah, overall thoughts, 5 out of 5. I love this book so much. And in the beginning I was like, didn't really want to, not that I didn't want to hear their sides of the stories, but I wasn't really interested in it. And then it gripped me at some point and like would not let me go, and I was there for the ride. But the friendship aspect in this book, 10 out of 10. The warrior girl boss aspect of this book. Hey, editing me here once again. Yeah, so I was like putting together this little second half, part 2 of my A Quart of Silver Flames reading vlog that you've been watching, and yeah, last clip that I left you all with, it got cut off at some point, and I don't know what happened to the rest of the video, so I was like, that's it, I guess that's it, like, I guess I had nothing else to say. And no, my camera must have cut off and I just completely forgot and didn't finish my thoughts on the end of this book. Yeah, this second half of the reading vlog was very chaotic. As you guys know, I was getting over having COVID and just wanted to like read, and I got really invested into the book, and I was just like coming on out of nowhere like, oh my god, this just happened, like I need to talk to someone. no like context, no like, hey, I've been reading blah blah blah, like no intros to anything. These videos are very all over the place, the clips are very all over the place. But this is my genuine reactions to this book, you know? But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and close out the second part of my reading vlog. I really hope you enjoyed. Again, this book was an emotional roller coaster, and I'm sure you've seen my thoughts and ideas change as I read it. Do I think that there's issues with the series and with this book? Yes. But overall, I enjoyed it. And that's okay. It's okay to enjoy a series just to purely enjoy a series, but still admit that there are things that are wrong with the series, and with the book in general. But despite their very toxic relationship that they had, I was rooting for them by the end. Somewhere along the middle, witchcraft happened and I found myself on Nesta's side. Not necessarily on Nesta's side, but just like rooting for her to come out of her dark spot, you know? Yeah. Overall, loved the book. The friendship in this series was just amazing, and it was really, really great to see Nesta be able to like learn how to have those relationships with people again and to like trust people. And Cassian was just such a true soldier, like stood by her the whole time. Like I just a man after my own heart. But yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend. I hope you enjoyed this reading vlog, and let me know in the comments any other books you'd like to see me do a reading vlog, live reactions for. I'm not good at not doing spoilers, so yeah, all my reading vlogs will most likely have spoilers, so just think about books that you'd want to see my genuine, true thoughts and reactions to, because I'm not good at not spoiling things. I'm rambling now. I hope you enjoyed this video that I've said like for the third time now. Let me know your ideas, thoughts, feedback in the comment section. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to subscribe. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.